Hey guys, so I just got the Peavey Audition 30 amp back from my buddy, and everything's good to go. But before I put it in, I just wanted to show you guys. So, sorry about the hand there. So there it is. There's the amp. Um, so it's got just parallel inputs. Like there's not a high and a low impedance input. So this input didn't work. And he didn't have a replacement, and we can't find them online, like the proper ones. So it's like that style. So anyway, since there isn't like a high impedance one and a low impedance one, it just doesn't matter. So I'm just going to use input 2. I told him just never mind. So everything was fine with the gain stage. This has a little saturation like for overdrive, a push thick button down there. So the low, mids, and highs, they all worked. He said they were fine. He just cleaned everything up. And look inside how nice and neat these old amps were. Like it's crazy, right? They're really nice boards that were done back then. So this right here, guys, this is the preamp, and over here is the power amp. Look how small that stuff is. So this is the original. But my buddy upgraded the preamp. So this one here was the original one. And no, everything's wore off. Like you can't really see the numbers or anything on this one. But this one, I'll try and zoom in and see if you guys can see the number here. I don't know, eh? Oh, it's coming. So this is a 4558. Preamp chip. So this is pretty much what you would find in a good kind of a good boost pedal or something. If you were to step on a pedal to get like an extra gain stage or something, or you wanted to boost your, in a nice boost pedal like before a solo or something. So he said that it really helped bring the tone stack to life. So we're definitely gonna check to see if that's the case. And he said if I didn't like it, I could put the original one back in because it still works fine. But so yeah, so that's the Peavey Audition 30, and this is the first amp I ever bought back when I was a kid. So that would have been mid 80s, probably. I don't know when this amp would have actually been made, but I'm going to guess 83 to 85. I bought it probably in 87 would be my guess. 87, 88, somewhere in there. From a place in New Brunswick called the Moncton Music Center. So yeah, Peavey Audition 30. All right, I'm going to put that in the cab and then do some sound clips. All right, so here's the Audition 30 all assembled, other than the Peavey logo on the front. Yeah, it works. It's powered on. I got it plugged through some pedals and got to do some sound clips or whatever and show you some features. So I don't know why. I can't remember, like in 1988 or 87 when I bought this amp. I can't remember why I bought it. Probably was the only amp in the store I could afford at the time. And something tells me it was right around the $300 mark back in the day. I'm not sure. So anyway, it has like a pre and post gain stage. And then it has like saturation, which would be like, I guess, like a second channel, overdrive channel on an amp. Then it has this push thick button. Well, it seems like it's pretty loud there. And then low, mid, highs, and that's it. It has a preamp out, and it has headphones out, and that's it. There's nothing on the back, like you can't put an extension cabinet or anything. But there is a switch. There's a switch jack on the back, so I guess you could probably switch from the clean to the dirty channel, I'm assuming. Not really sure what that does. I've never used it. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through some sounds, and we'll see what it sounds like. So here, let's see here. I'll just put everything right at 12 o'clock and see what kind of sound we get. Now, I don't know what you guys are hearing on the phone, but that's pretty loud. Alright, so if I crank the pre, so I'll put the pre like at, what does this go to, 10? So I'll put the pre at like 8 and just add a little bit of post gain, and it should probably overdrive a bit like just a regular amp would. Oh yeah, and there it is. And then if I do the opposite, if I crank this one to 8 or 10, and then I just give a little bit of pre, it should be really clean. Oh yeah. So these old amps, they're very harsh, like very no warmth to them at all. So we'll just go past 12 with the pre. I don't want it to break up, and then I'll just add a little bit of post. Just on the verge of breakup, maybe in the middle. Let's try the saturation button here. Oh. The old fuzz of the 80s, eh? Oh, that sounds terrible. How about this push thick switch? Oh, that's not too bad. It adds a lot of bass, I guess, hence the name thick. So let's try both. Holy smokes. That's really loud. So that's that. All right. So maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna dial the pre down. I'm gonna add the thick switch, and then add a little bit of clean. So it's not broken up, but it has a little bit more fullness to it. I'll add some lows. The mids are very subtle. And the highs get bright. Let's try some pedals through it, see what happens. So, compressor. Oh, that's nice. Fast. It's not too bad. Got a little drive in there. Clarksdale, very light gain setting. Different pickup combination. Higher gain stuff. Too bad, I guess. Let's try with this push stick off. that's it. That's the Audition 30. The first amp I ever bought. There you have it, folks. 1980s Peavey Audition 30. I'm glad I brought it back to life. It won't be a gigging amp, but it'll be a keeper and fun thing to practice with and to reminisce about the memories. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate y'all. God bless. Take care. And hope to see you soon.